Kyra Anastasia from inspiredyoga.com. I want to go over downward dog. Downward dog can often be quite challenging for students, but downward dog is actually considered a resting pose. So when you've been going through a steady flow or a vinyasa practice, you reach a point where you're able to come into downward dog, and it really allows you the opportunity to kind of catch up to your breath and to rest. If we're not doing downward dog properly, then it certainly doesn't feel like a resting pose. So one of the most important things is to really use the rhomboid muscles between the shoulder blades. And so what I mean by that is you want to roll the shoulder blades back, and as you take the arms out, you're really engaging these muscles of your upper back. The other thing is to use the fingertips. Our fingertips are actually incredibly strong. So you press into your fingertips, get length through your spine, and then draw energy down the legs to the heels. Some of us, perhaps if you have tight hamstrings, cannot bring the heels to the earth, and that's perfectly fine. One thing you might consider is rolling a small towel or actually taking another mat and putting it underneath your heels. So coming into downward dog, we're going to start in tabletop. My hands and my knees are a good, say, 6 inches apart. So the hands are shoulder distance apart, the knees are hip distance. I'm going to press down through the fingertips like you're digging your hands into the earth. Curl the toes, lift the knees off the earth, and start to press back. As you press back, engage the core, roll the shoulder blades out, and press down into the earth and back into your feet. Some of us are going to have the heels in the air. Some of us are going to need to bend our knees. Regardless, try to get as much length through your spine as you can, and then just bring the heels as close to the earth as possible. We'll take about 3 breaths. And I just want to show you the difference. If the pose is too short, it looks more like this, and then the shoulders are rounded. So step the feet back and try to get a little more length and a little more space. Should feel really good. Drop your knees to the earth and sit back on your heels. I hope you find that helpful. Thank you and namaste.